What's up? What's up, EGA? What's up, Melvin? Yeah, it's zomboid time. I didn't know what to stream. So I decided to look through stream suggestions and suddenly remembered good old Project Zomboid exists. Rayman time. Rayman o'clock got delayed. You know, I've never played a Rayman game. Am I missing out? This music's too cool. It's distracting me. Turn on something chiller. Here we go. Play vanilla or mods? I'm gonna do vanilla. I haven't played in a while. I haven't played a ton of Zomboid, actually. How many hours do I have? I really like the game, but I only play it in, like, phases. I'll play it, like, once a year. Yeah, I've got 21 hours. I think I've played with mods for part of that. But every once in a while, they'll do, like, their super update. And I was like, I kind of want to check that out. I don't think my mission for today is I don't think I've ever seen, because I was like, I feel like I need a goal for the stream instead of just wandering about in zombie land. So I think I'm gonna make it my sort of stream goal to try to find an animal, because I know there's animals in this game, and I do not think I've ever seen one. I don't know if I just was playing before they were added, or if I just was not lucky or not looking in the right places, but I'd like to see a beast. That's why the name of this stream is Searching for Cool and Awesome Beasts. I want to find a beast. Sushi's late. I gotta play the game this stream. You get 5-minute stream. It ends in 5. Please play Origins. Rayman 2, 3, and Origins are all really good. Legends is okay. Rayman 1's kind of bad. What even is Rayman? Isn't it like platforming? I just know he's a guy with, like, his hands aren't connected to his body. And he has a Pixar haircut. I didn't know there was Rayman heads out there. I didn't know any Rayman heads existed. What good quality of life mods, let me know. Yeah, maybe I'll get some mods at some point. I feel like a lot of the Zomboid streams they do are going to be, like, weird, though. I feel like they're going to have strange themes to them. Because most of my streams are, like, one-off things, I find. I like to do that. They're releasing a Legends remake. I hope they make it a good game. Yeah, wait, I didn't watch, I mean, I don't know if that's even what you're referring to. I didn't watch the Games Fest the other day. There was, like, Summer Games Fest on Friday. Did anything cool get announced? Did anything that I should be interested in get spoken of? I haven't looked at a list. I'll give you my live reaction. On stream. Live Games Fest announcement. Oh, the only thing I saw was a clip of they, like, 3D scanned Tupac into a game. That's the only thing I know about. 2 new Cuphead games. 2 of them? They're releasing League of Legends remake. That can't be true. My god. League of Legends 2. Finally. After all this time. In 3D scan him. Well, yeah, I know I said 3D scan, but I mean, he is dead, so probably didn't scan him in. Maybe his ghost. Maybe they captured his ghost and scanned him. Like those Ghostbusters traps. Maybe he's in one of those. Xbox announcements happened today. Persona 4 Royal, Persona 6, and a new Spyro game. And new Halo. Yeah, wait, Final Fantasy, I don't care about that. Street Fighter 6? I do like that game, but it makes me mad. I haven't played it in a long time. Stellar Blade, Blood Rain. Don't know what that is. Wolf Among Us 2. Pal World, Attack on Titan 3. There's a lot of sequels coming out. What do you mean Attack on Titan 3? I didn't know there was an Attack on Titan 2. Clutch? Racing game. Hot Wheels? Okay, badass. Monster Hunter. Among Us story? Among Us? Among Us story. On Guard, a new standalone Among Us game. Super cool. That feels like a pandemic indicator. The Blood of Dawn Walker. Vampires. Star Wars. Where's the Fallen? Saw Genesis. 1666 Amsterdam. Mafia. RuneScape. Damn, they had it all. Only they didn't do award shows at 4 p.m. on a Friday. Kind of a big loss for all the employed people out there. Sorry, Jeff Keighley. I'm not taking an hour off for this. I'm gonna sneeze. That was loud. Gundam? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Something? Strange Heaven. That's the one with Tupac in it. Blood Message, Gen Atlas, Alien Isolation 2, Cuphead. Yeah, you're right. There's Cuphead. New Resident Evil. I don't know how the hell they're churning those things out so fast. All right, so nothing crazy. I don't really care too much about Xbox. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Among Us mentions, and with everything that's going on in the sickness kind of genre, I think that is not going to be good. Hello, Gum Goblin. I am ready for the Sunday edition of the Gum Goblin stream. Hello, Sushimi _ I'm glad to hear it. New Castlevania, where they're all women. They announced GTA 7. Wow, they must have not put that in the article. Yeah, wait, where's the Xbox one? Every Xbox. Windows Central.com, whatever. I'm just not in touch with any of this. That's what I'm realizing. I don't know anything. I don't even think I've I don't think I've existed for the last 2 weeks. I think I spawned in for this stream, and I'm gonna despawn when it's over. Xbox announcements. Persona 6. Okay, I don't know anything about Persona though. Spyro, that's cool, I guess. Crazy Taxi? What the hell? Bringing back Crazy Taxi. That's goated. I don't know. Plague Tale? Fallout 76? Does anybody play that? I don't think so. A lot of reboots and remakes and remasters and sequels to things that no one talks about. That's what I'm noticing. I think there was 2 original games mentioned. Maybe original games don't get through anymore. 2 eyes, my bad. That is my bad. I didn't know how to pronounce the second eye. I'm Goblin with 2 N's. Just not right, man. I want my username. At the rate I've been streaming and editing lately, I'm never getting my Twitch partnership to get my username. I have been doing not a thing since that video was posted. I need to get back on it. I've been rotting. Sometimes I think this is finally the Gum Goblin death arc, where I just sort of die. I just kind of decay. I was holding myself together with a bunch of senior citizen braces this morning. I had 2 strapped on. It was crazy. I was listening to old music, all braced up, somebody in their 90s, just wandering around my apartment. It was haunting. But now I've got my Sprite Zero, and I'm ready to do whatever it was I was gonna do today. I really just feel like I feel like I've been discombobulated. The rot consumes. That is true. Hello, Ape King. Alright, where did Steam go? Why is Steam not, like, on my computer anymore? Oh, never mind. There it is. I'm afraid my computer is just gonna, like, die. It was behaving very strangely yesterday. I was watching a show, and one of my monitors just sort of, like, turned off and then turned back on, and I was like, that can't be good. I'm not supposed to do that. Had me sweating. But I'm gonna choose not to think about that. Open Project Zomboid. I want to find beasts. That's all I freaking want. Did anybody have like anything from the game announcements that they thought was cool? Because based on everything I just skimmed, nothing really stood out to me, except maybe Crazy Taxi, because I didn't expect it. Hacks. Is that how you pronounce that? Hacks? Or is it something else? That was the only one that I did not actually look at because I didn't immediately recognize it. Oh, something terrible's happening to my computer. Alright. Zomboid, chill out, man. Zomboid, come on. Find Sassy the Sasquatch? That can't be a real thing. Oh, Zomboid does not like to be tabbed out of, is what I'm noticing. Alright. Whatever. Hold on. Let me look at this game again. Co-op survival shooter for 1 to 4 players. Oh wait, I kind of... No, wait, was this game just announced? I feel like I saw something similar to this at some point. Maybe this would be cool. Alien Seeds. Badass. Alright. Streaming game. Dude, I forgot I put that cat photo in the background. I have like no memory of the last stream. I just know it kind of sucked. But that was also frightening. Low-res image of cat drooling. I actually had to get rid of that VOD. Because it occurred to me many days later that the when I opened Firefox to watch that video of the lady vaping, it just showed like my exact geo coordinates because of Firefox widget. So that was not ideal. And also I just did not like the stream. So I was like, you know what? VOD is gone. VOD's been unpublished. Yeah, it had to be there. You liked last stream? Jackpot. No, no jackpot. Dude, what am I doing? I need to lock in. I have not been normal lately, like, more so than usual. How's that, though? What do we think about that? I hope the game volume is fine. Maybe Survivor? I don't know what the good mode is for, you know, just finding finding animals. I mean, maybe Survivor just so that like zombies punch and kick me. They're announcing a new gambling game, just like Jackpot, Clover Pit. PC Games Fest? When is that? What is that? Has it happened already? I do like the sound of that though. I don't want to go apocalypse. I don't like the stealth. I like to be able to just walk around. I feel like some of the modes in this game, like a zombie will spot you from 7 miles away and just like make your life hell on Earth. I'm going to be a farmer. No. I mean, I am on like an animal quest. Maybe I will be a farmer, even though I plan to do no farming. So I don't think that's really beneficial to me at all. Maybe a burglar. Do I go with the lore option? A fisherman? I feel like if maybe that's true. Maybe I could try to catch a fish. I have no idea how to do that. It's the Loch Ness. That would be cool. Called Sated. Pretty much just turn the zombies into almost deaf and blind. Otherwise, it feels like I'm just constantly avoiding hunters from Left 4 Dead. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. They will hunt you down forever. All right, let me look at. Why does that sound familiar? Do I know about this? Sated. Game. Am I about to get pranked? I'm gonna be so upset if I'm being pranked. PC Games Fest. What is this even thing called? PC Gaming Show? Well, now I know. Did this happen today? Is it? What is this? Why is there so many award shows happening? Sunday, June 7th. Wait, that's today. 6/7. Oh, it's in 5 hours. Why are they doing it so late? I feel crazy. If you're gonna do an award show, okay, real talk. It's in Summer Games Fest. It was announced. You say it was called Sated? Oh, it was announced 5 minutes ago. Wait, Summer Games Fest still going? What's happening? Summer Games Fest was 2 days ago. What the hell? Sated gambling video game. Oh, wait, I found it. PC Gamer 3 minutes ago. They wrote a whole article about it already somehow. All right, hold on. I'm not even going to pull this up on stream, but I will watch. I hope that's not very, very loud. This does look just like Clover Pit. What the hell? Stirring up a cauldron? He's cooking and gambling? Alright, game of the year, probably. They have a vending machine. You can get bones and mushrooms. Okay, this game kind of fucks. I don't even know like what the... Is it a cooking game or a gambling game? Or both? They're just like throwing batteries into a cooking pot. This game seems awesome. Alright, well, basically that game looks cool as hell. I'm gonna be keeping that one in mind. Always take the smoker perk. Alright, yeah, that's true. I do need to be a smoker. I need my smokes. A fisherman who smokes. And I will be an outdoorsman, because I'm a fisherman. And now I need to make a cool freaking fishing character. Should I just make me? What do I look like? Isn't there like a randomized button? Oh yeah. Alright, Leonard Colin. Kind of a cool guy. This guy looks like a fisherman to me. Alan Ocampo. No, he looks like a police officer. Not right. I'll know it when I see it. This is a guy. This is the guy. Bud. This is a guy. I don't even need to make any changes. It's kind of perfect. Summer Games Fest is the whole event. Then we had PlayStation Showcase, then Xbox, then Cozy, then PC Gaming Showcase. There's so many award shows, and they do them at weird hours. and I do not understand why. Bud looks like an androgynous Twilight vampire OC. No, that can't be right. I need to look at Bud again. This can't be. Wait, get this cat off screen. I forgot that was gonna just show on my game capture forever. This is how you died. Alright, hold on. Get this out of my face. Bud, you don't really oh shit. Kinda does look like that, doesn't he? Oh man. That's embarrassing. Alright, I gotta remember how to play this game. I just remember putting tons of stuff in my pockets. I was never good at this game, exactly. Oh, a beer though? Taking that. Onion? You just never know. Bunch of fruit. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's all coming back to me. I remember picking up a bunch of things and then getting over encumbered and being torn apart over and over again. I think I've only ever had like one successful save in this game where I was like really trying my best. Toothpaste? No, who needs to brush their teeth? Leather jacket? Yeah, this guy, now that I'm really looking at him, he really looks like a vampire. What if I put this leather jacket on? Do you think that's not gonna help? No, don't rip up the jacket. Put that on. No, don't rip up the jacket. You gotta equip that. Put that baby on. I'm gonna look so much more normal with that on. No. I look like a vampire. I think that made it worse, even. Cooking? Oh, lots of good books in here. Fishing, Volume 1. And cooking and first aid. I'm gonna be so educated. I don't need two of them. How do I how do I just take the one? Grab half. I'm gonna be the most nobody's ever said this leather jacket will make me look less like a vampire. I don't know. I feel like it could make you look like a biker or like a motorcycle guy. You don't always have to look like a vampire, but this is like a really like this is Dracula's jacket. I don't have a weapon of any type. Also, how do I like oh, here we go. Holy shit. A zomboid. Zomboids everywhere. Alright. If I was an animal, if I was an animal, which technically I guess I am, but if I was one that was like a beast that lives out and eats tall grass, where would I be? Probably in the grass. Or like on a farm. You think there's a farm? Well, that's not that helpful. Dirt path, maybe? Wait a minute. Did I just hear a turkey? Check the area. Did I hallucinate that? Am I making things up? Or did I just hear a turkey gorbling? I need somebody to confirm because I very well, like with the way I've been lately, I totally could have hallucinated that. I think it's just ambient background noise. Of a turkey, though? I would understand like birds and stuff, but I think I need to turn the volume up, actually. I feel like it's very quiet. Oh, that changed everything. I can hear it all now. Tell me if that's too loud. Okay, there, it's totally a turkey, but I do think it is maybe background sound. I just feel like that is such a crazy choice of a sound. Like I understand like birds. But a whole turkey? Holy shit, I just stomped. Oh, I thought I stomped that guy into nothing. I thought I stomped him into literally just a stain. That was 100% a coyote. Well, I think there's coyotes too, but there's definitely like a... I don't, well, you know the sound a turkey makes. I don't have to do it. Yeah, zombie, are you alive? Or are you a stain on the ground? No, you're just a dead corpse. Oh, a corpse with a bunch of weapons on it. Don't mind if I do. Put this watch on. A steak? Why is there a steak here? There's not... They didn't add vampires, right? Wait, I don't know what sort of... They had a pistol with no ammo. That's not that helpful to me. Also, this pistol is gonna... It's so heavy. It's so heavy and there's no ammunition. Perhaps I will just not even bring this. I didn't leave the door wide open, did I? No, I didn't. I'm smarter than that. Alright, you know, just put these on the ground. I'll be back for you. Also, rifle, you know, it's so loud. Ooh, what do we got here? Can you use the steak as a weapon? I know, I don't know about this whole vampire thing, but... I mean, come on. just upgraded from vampire to vampire slayer. This will change everything. Who's there? I had this idea at one point that I was gonna do like... I was gonna make it so chat could play like directional audio in game to freak me out, but I feel like that make me go crazy. I'm already so paranoid, just generally. They are just eating a big ass piece of broccoli. What the hell? There's beasts. They are. It swipes at them. Who's... That wasn't even... That's nothing. Get out of here. Prepare to get... staked. That's what we do to... That's what we do to vampires around here. Around these parts. I'm not one, by the way. Alright, I need to... I guess just get... I need like a backpack or something. Because I'm gonna have to be a traveling kind of guy. I've got places to be. I need to go out into the fields and find beasts. It's all I want to see. It's kind of ominous, just like a big pool of blood on the ground leading into the bushes. Now you may think zombie, but it could also be maybe some kind of animal. Is this animal tracks? Actually, it just ends right here. What was it? The tree sliding around? Why are they walking up to me like this? Oh no. Alright, well. They're mobilizing on me. It's all part of their scheme. This is vanilla. Most recent update. Whatever that was. Who's like talking to me on a radio right now? Oh, it's probably like a radio on in somebody's house. Yeah, I haven't played it since last year. But I know for a fact they've added, like, farm animals. And I would really like to see one of those before I die. Now, if I was a farm animal, or maybe just a wild one, I would probably be out here and not, like, in town. Just a hypothesis. I should have looked at when my last save was. But this game is sweet. Is this just going to lead to nothing? Is this just going to lead to forest? That would be very upsetting to me. No. Nobody makes a path with that doesn't lead to anything. Or wait, I guess hiking trails exist. I'm hearing all sorts of ambient birds. That's got to be a good sign. Yeah, this game, I always like, I went through a phase last year where I played this. It was like the only thing I would do was play this game in all of my spare time. And I had kind of a cool little base going. I was like trying to clear out some kind of big school or something. I keep thinking those lugs are pants. Like these, I keep thinking that's just a big pair of pants. See, that's a turkey. We all heard that, right? That had to have been a turkey. I actually don't even know what animals they put in the game. I just know there's like cows and pigs. Never made it that far. Yeah, it was like a huge pain, is what I remember. I spent like a it was like you have to like go to sleep and then wake up, kill like 4 zombies, and then something goes wrong, or like you get all tired or messed up, and then you have to retreat to your house for like 5 years. It was a whole thing. I'm starting to think I maybe shouldn't have taken this path. I'm starting to feel like I'm on a hiking trail that doesn't end. You want to help you find the animals, or is this a self journey? I'm just gonna go where my instincts take me. I feel like, well, I do think that was a mistake, but what kind of? They got a whole zoo out here. What are all these animals I'm hearing? There's like hogs and like lions. Oh no, okay, get me out of here. Get me out of here. There's like a pack of dogs or something. Get me out. Oh fuck! Oh, that's horses. Dude, I don't know what I thought. I thought there was like a pack of wildebeest descending on me from the tree line. Get me out of these woods. I'm just stressing me out. What is this, like a 10-mile long hiking trail? With no wildlife? No zombies? This would be such a bad way to go. This would be such a embarrassing way to die in a zombie situation. It's because I ran out in the woods and got so thirsty. I mean, it's gonna lead me somewhere, though, right? Somebody shooting? Oh, a split in the path. And both sides kind of don't lead anywhere. Yeah, I can see. Let me inspect. What do we got here? Deeper into the sucky woods or towards like where civilization probably is. Maybe down. I need like a sink. Or wait, no, I have. I'll drink a beer out here. That'll fix all my ailments. Why am I wet? Oh, sweat. It's gonna be something. Any day now. This is gonna have a huge payoff. This journey. I can feel it. I can sense it. Wow, long path though. But just imagine. Yeah, every save I've had of this game. Okay, that's civilization. That's what I like to see. Every save I've had has usually ended very rapidly. Probably because I make decisions like this. Alright, now hold on a minute. What do we got here? What do we freaking got here? Anything of use to me? You're not animals. That is a big problem. I just want to find beasts. What's up, cats? Oh, dude, my steak broke. How will I keep the pyres at bay? I'm really banking on there being, like, something of value over here. Otherwise, my, Animal Quest is going to... Okay, well, that could be something. Shoes. Yeah, this guy does have a Magnum and also a big shotgun that, you know, I'm gonna take that. It actually has stuff in it. If this works, I'm gonna be at a farm in no time. No time at all. How do I drive? Oh shit. What a blessing. What a blessing to have found a working vehicle and a set of keys. I've never driven a car in this game. I like can't see really what's in front of me. Hell, I don't even really drive a car in real life. Oh my god! Not good. Not good. Car's busted. Car's busted. Oh fuck. Do not let me behind the wheel. You will regret it. Did they... No, just a car accident. No biggie. No big deal. No big deal. You don't need to drive anyway. You don't have to drive those things. They're not good. They're no good. There's nothing that you can do behind the wheel that you can't do on your own 2 feet, is what I always say. This is kind of a situation, though, admittedly. I sort of been aghast it like that. Discomfort? What did I, like, twist? I gave myself whiplash. Moderate exertion. Take a break. How... What do you do in a situation like this? You like throw a beer can at its head. Drink a soda. That'll energize me. That'll get me juiced up.
6/7.
Oh, brother. 6-7 at a time like this. Thanks for subbing, though, Pry. In my time of need. Put those hands down, you nasty thing. Alright. I shouldn't slow down to inspect this dirt path. I have a plan. I'm formulating a big plan. You guys are going to be so impressed with me when I pull this off. How's it looking back there? Not good. Looking pretty sour, actually. Pretty rotten. Get this out of my pocket. I gotta start dropping things like a hot air balloon or whatever. All right, well, a boat. Probably a boat is more sensible. Wait, the war chanting has ended. Maybe I'm outpacing them. No. No, I'm not. What's up, Pry? I'm definitely not getting chased by 50 billion creatures. Really, I'm just on I'm on a quest today. I'm on a quest to find an animal, a living, breathing animal. Kind of my one mission that I'm on. Unfortunately, I was just in a freak car accident. The craziest thing happened. An alien blasted my car while I was driving and made me go right into a big tree. It was the craziest. I've never seen anything like it. You gotta believe me. Okay, actually, I am outpacing them. I just know I need to get out of their eye line or whatever, but there's sort of just not a damned thing out here. What's up, Greenie? On the home I shall inhabit. If everything goes right, I might be moving in a month or two. Badass. Are you bringing the roomies? Is it a full relocation? You gotta lock in. I thought you were good at this game. No, not at all. I don't know where you got that idea. Alright, I'm veering off the path. This is all part of my plan. I'm gonna be like the animals. I'm gonna be like the animals. I'm gonna go out in this field and eat hay and live in peace and harmony. Peace and harmony incoming. You can always outwalk zombies as long as you aren't injured. Just that you usually run into more zombies walking the other zombies. Okay, this is gonna work though, because why would there be zombies out here? That would be so stupid of them. Yeah, EGA is my zomboid understander. I'm just a man on a quest to see like a cow or perhaps a pig or chicken. Come on, man. This little idiot is still following me. He's gonna be chasing me the rest of my life. Bringing one, ape is leaving. Interesting. Did you stream yesterday? I did not. I think my last stream was like a week ago. What the fuck even is this game? Do you just walk around? Yeah, normally there's like more going on. I'm just, in my classic streaming fashion, I'm doing some weird shit. Usually you don't just walk into the forest and get lost for 5 hours. But we do things a little differently around these parts. If that car thing would have worked out, I would have been somewhere. I'm always here for your weird and obscure survival-based game knowledge. Yeah, no, this is all part of my master plan, guys. I know exactly what I'm doing. You just have to wait and see. This is the plan I was talking about. It hasn't even really begun yet. This is just phase 1. Yeah, what else do you need than just walking around in the grass like this? I got outside last week, kind of not dissimilar to this, and it was pretty nice. Are you starving and dehydrated yet? No, I've had 1 beer and 1 orange soda. True survivor diet. Look at that. Not a zombie in sight. Wait, am I any of those things that you just said? I'm a little thirsty. If only there's gonna be a house up here. Log cabin, maybe? A-frame in the woods? This is a big mistake. What have I done? Get me back to society. What the hell? I'm miles away. Alright. What the fuck was that? I know there's like livestock. Is there like, I don't know, pack of wolves? I don't know what's ambient sound and what's like, what's threats. I should have read the patch notes or something, or done any research whatsoever. I just booted the game up. Full sent it. Dressed like a damn vampire, wandering around wandering in the trees. It is a mess. Eat some of this. Why does eating a stick of butter give you unhappiness? It's not that bad, I'm sure. Okay. So here's a thing. Check this out. This is a fence. Someone built this. Human style. Which implies if I follow it, I'm gonna reach something. Try it. Maybe I'll have a nibble. That'd be so gross. Never mind. I get it now. I get it now. The idea of walking around in the woods and whipping out a stick of butter and eating a whole quarter of it would actually probably make me sick. Have any of you ever just bitten into a stick of butter before? Be honest. This is a safe space. Wolf sounds aren't a good thing. I could tame them, I bet. The butter's been sitting in your pocket. Yeah, that thing, it's like, you know, room temp, ready for baking. No, I'm not a crazy person. No. Yes. All right, Pry, could you tell us more, please, about what it was like? No, but I had made brownie batter purely to eat the batter and not bake it. Can you do that? I thought you, like, got sick. Now look. Once again, all part of my big plan. This is going to lead to something incredible. No, I did used to eat the little ones at school lunch. I feel like that's odd. Kind of, I don't know. I feel like those are like kind of meltier, right? I mean, still probably not good, but cake batter too. I was buttering toast and was like, let's check this out. Oh, and you were 7 or 8. I thought this was like maybe recent. Took a bite out of the stick and the texture was bad as I swallowed, and then I felt sick. If my brother said if you eat too much butter, you can have a heart attack. So I panicked all day. Is that true? I mean, I guess so. That would make sense. If you ate like... I feel like if you eat like 16, they would have to eat so much though. No one would do that. How many sticks of butter would you have to eat in one sitting to have a heart attack? Looking back, I probably put the butter back in the fridge with bite marks. That freaked me out. Wrong. Have you met French people? No. I'm gonna keep it that way too. Butter clogs arteries over time. Yeah, but in enough quantity, I feel like it would... You could, like, overdose. You'd end up not being able to digest it. Yeah, what if... Yeah, systematically. What if you made a system? What if you invented a system where you eat enough sticks of butter at the exact pace required to have a heart attack? Someone do the science on this. You die from dehydration before the heart attack. It's the waters. You gotta have water involved too. No, but then it's gonna not be able to clog your arteries so good. Maybe like milk. Can you imagine systematically eating sticks of butter and milk? Dude, your stomach would be having a fucking field day. That would be crazy. It seems like a YouTube video I would watch in like 2012. Like something like Shoe Nice would do. How have I managed to end up in the middle of nowhere this many times in a row? I have to get back into society. You have met French people. Pierce is French. That's true. Let's inspect it. Okay, yeah, I'm making a big loop. Damn, I have a long way to go still. I feel like there's got to be something right here. There has to be something in between these. Wait, what's this thing? Close your map, close your map. Who's there? Where the hell did you come from? Sorry, I'm really kind of mushing you. Oh, come on. This is just... This is gruesome. Come on, no, even if I was this tired, I could put a little bit of oomph into it. Wow. That was not ideal. That is more blood in a zombie than I've maybe ever seen. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep going this way. Unless... Okay, wait. Reinspect. I feel like there was something... There's something this way, but I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to go through the bushes to get to this, and it might just, like, suck. I don't know. Could be worth it. I was stomping on her chest and shoulder. Whoops. Yeah, I'm having a bad time. Oh, God, the cigarettes. I forgot about the cigarette situation. I need to smoke, but I have no smokes. Maybe this will be like a cigarette factory out in the woods. My big break finally. When is the DeviantArt stream? What does that mean? What could that possibly mean? You'll find schmucks fine. It's the lighter you've got to worry about. That is true. Oh, the 5G I've got to worry about. What's this doing out here? Any freaks around here? I hear somebody panting like a dog. Don't like that. Just bar up the wire, or is this like a regular fence? What is this place? Like a radio? What's the place called? Radio tower? Radio headquarters? I just want to like go to sleep in a building that I'm not gonna get like raided. That would be preferable. How much you would bet I'm about to turn the corner and see about 50 zombies in here? Just kidding. Maybe I could sleep on this bench. Please let there be cigarettes and a nice bed inside of here and not, you know, 20 little freaks. Pretty nice place. Touch the big metal tower. I don't think I will be doing that. I have suspicions about that thing. Was that me? Who's it? Who's doing that? What in the hell? Who's pounding? Feel like a light switch. Can I like turn the lights on or something? Hold on, I need a cigarette. That's the first. Oh, a flashlight. All right, I actually will be taking that. But more importantly, I don't want a walkie-talkie. No, don't say look out. I'm trying to find smokes. Like there's a light switch. There's gotta be cigarettes. Come on, man. Maybe I could just chew it up. I don't even need to light it. Maybe in the bathroom. A nice shower cigarette. Alright, buddy. Prepare to pay. Wait, do I have anything that's like useful? Nope. Gotta go in with the old hands. Oh! Be gone! Now look what you made me do, man. Oh my god, it's gonna mess in here. Come on. Am I stomping on your shoulder again? I'm sorry. Guys, my legs are so weak. I've just been walking around a lot today. Damn, you've got a strong fortitude. Yeah, like what the hell? The bottom of my shoes have 3 inches of like cartoon rubber on them. Kicking my Crocs into sports mode. All right, this is pretty nice though. But I kind of made my whole operation just look so bad. Also, not even a smoke in here. Just ridiculous. You have like clown shoes on. There must be a cigarette in this room. In the desk? Oh! It's a miracle. Alright. Now is the problem. Now we have a problem. If I... Why do they never have lighters? How do you have 20 packs of cigarette? No, I guess it's 20 cigarettes. It's not 20 packs, right? How do you not have a lighter in here? An electrical wire? 20 cigarettes. I just feel like, you know, if you have a whole pack of cigarettes, you probably have a lighter unless you, like, kept it on you. Can I just, I don't know, can I chew on them? Can I just, like, put one in my mouth and just sort of hold it there? Oh, brother. If I was in a situation like this, I would be like... I would find 2 sticks, and I would, like, create fire caveman style to make it work. Yeah, I would just like, I would invent something. My guy really needs to sleep. I have a feeling that if I sleep here, nothing bad will happen. So I will be doing that. I'm just really in disbelief at the lack of a lighter. Kind of shocking to me. Just crazy style. The world we're living in. Not a lighter in sight. Anybody out there? Bedtime. Top bunk. Wait. Nah, whatever. Bedtime. Top bunk. Touch the metal tower. You could probably light the cigarette with your excess body heat. I don't like the sound of that. I took a page out of your book and I'm taking some vitamins. They go so hard. I've been saying this, man. People be deficient. Me especially. Wow, I'm so well rested. It's a shame what happened to that lady. I got the old man pill container. I do have one of those. I don't use it enough though. I've been really inconsistent about my vitamins. It's probably why my entire body is collapsing in on itself. Start treating my anemia. It's wild how much more energy I have. Less brain fog too. Yeah, I'll be on those daily vitamin grind set. Also true, I need to inspect this. What is that, treasure chest? No, it's like a generator or something. A hand scythe. That's sinister. Screwdriver, trowel. Leaf rake. Come on, man. What about I don't know, a lighter? Perhaps? Yeah, you can get vegan omega-3. It's not, it doesn't taste like algae. It is kind of gross anyway, though. But probably not this to the same degree. You taste a fish all day? I mean, you can take, like, the capsules, right? You don't have to just, like, drink the oil. I need a propane torch? That can't be true. To take a metal door off, I could just, like, use a screwdriver. Kind of like... This doesn't work, does it? No. This isn't Minecraft. I'm not gonna make a fool of myself like that. I am a little sad. From the lack of smoking. Yeah, they're like lemony. They have like fake lemon scent in them. Vitamin D drops. Eat this tuna. Where did it go? Where's my tuna? I have capsules, but it makes me taste fish. The fish oil I took made my BO smell like fish. I didn't know the fish were so powerful. The potent fish. But yeah, vitamins are good for you. I need to start vitamin maxing again. I haven't not been doing it, and I'm paying the ultimate price. You up your fiber. I don't know how anyone would possibly get the recommended amount of fiber in their diet unless that was like without thinking about it. I feel like you just have, it's like an obscene amount. I saw some article that was like basically some lady bragging about how she eats all her fiber in a day from like natural non-supplement sources. And then she described like the diet of like a grizzly bear or like a bird. It was like just stuff that I think if I ate it every day, I would start to lose my mind. Too healthy. But you can also just buy like a ginormous container of fiber dust for not very much money. This is going to lead me back to society. I should have drank water when I was in that house. Can I like, melt the butter and drink it? Can I drink this marinara? Drinking half a jar. Drink half a jar of that? Is that gonna take the edge off? No. Maybe this is the life. I was thinking about this morning. I was thinking about, like, what if I just started to live the life of, like, a medieval peasant? I wonder if I would, like, be happier and healthier. If I just sort of, like, did shit like this. Walking around in the woods. Just eating stuff. I'm going the wrong direction. You know what I mean, though? Like, I feel like there's some potential there. You will be abducted when I throw my housewarming party, and it will rock. That would be cool. I often daydream about being homeless and unemployed. Don't piss me off, man. What's wrong? What's gonna piss you off about that? Are you telling me it wouldn't be cool to just walk around in the woods and just be like eating and drinking stuff? Like if you were on this path in this nice, wide open nature walk with a big ass jar of pasta sauce in your hand, just sipping on it for sustenance, are you telling me that wouldn't like you wouldn't feel good? Have you ever been to a hospital or used antibiotics? You know, I try to avoid those things. I kind of do it like the peasants do, where I just sort of like, if I die, I die. But yeah, I have been to a hospital before. And I probably used antibiotics. But I don't know. Maybe I haven't. No, I definitely... Wait, have I? What do they prescribe those for? No, I definitely have. But not many times. You wouldn't have any vitamins. I don't really have any right now anyways. Almost to be a monk confirmed. I do think that would be like kind of badass. Just eating slop and like sitting there thinking about stuff. Kind of what I do now, except there's like employment involved. At what age were you in the hospital? Probably like 12. You're anti-vitamin now? Unfollowed. No, come on, man. I'm not anti-vitamin. I'm on a sort of a senile path right now. I need to just go straight down through the bushes. Why do you think monks eat slop? I don't, you know, that's a good point. I just think they eat like... They just don't eat a whole lot, do they? And I'm just thinking of like stew. Yeah, I'm thinking of like... You know what? I think I'm thinking of Nacho Libre. I think maybe that's where that association came from. Because I feel like there's a scene in that movie where there's just like... They're not really like monks, though. They're like nuns. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking of living in a temple with a wooden bowl filled with mysterious sludge that I eat because I'm not allowed to like get too excited, and then I go and sit on the ground outside and don't move for hours. I wouldn't need the vitamins anymore. I'd be above them. You would be dead around 12. Okay, that is true. But like as an adult, like you know, I made it past that, and now I abandon hospitals as a concept. I mean, you know, I'm gonna do it like the peasants do, and like if a peasant got sick, they just would just start eating and drinking stuff, and like probably just die, or live, and then you know. continue on with their whatever it is that peasants would do. Hilling fields. Monks get to eat forever stew. I do think that would probably be good. Sometimes I'll see the TikToks of that guy who makes the forever stew, and he's had it going for like a year, and it... Well, actually, no, that one looks completely disgusting and horrible. That guy's stew looks just terrible. It's so... There's so much liquid and weird pieces floating in it. I would not want that stew, but like a good one, a true forever stew where you have like real ingredients that don't make you deathly ill, that would be good. Monks love fasting. That's also true. You get your like one stew per day. I think you should make a forever stew. Sushi. I think you guys should make one and then like report back, you know, what it's like. It can't be that hard to do. There's like a crock pot. I don't think so. What's wrong with the forever stew? Why do you draw the line at having a forever stew? Even for like a week as just like an experiment, you know? Y'all are missing out. Do you have a forever stew, Pry? And if not, why? I don't own a crock pot, or I would probably consider it. I do not want to buy one just to make stew in. I don't want it sitting on my counter 24/7. Yeah, but think, like, and you just walk by, you could just take a hit off it. Imagine walking by your counter and each time you walk to your kitchen, you can just take a bite of your forever stew and it's always there. You'd never be hungry. Gas or power? Okay, yeah, that is true. I guess there's like a cost to it. Having a crock pot running at all hours of the day. Blinding stew. Now, a blinding stew, that would be a problem. Especially if you were taking a hit off that every day. You wouldn't want that. I've done it before, but also it's one of the ship of Theseus situations. I mean, that is... I guess that makes sense. What was your stew like, though? What did you put in your stew, Pry? What would you, like, rate it? How long did you have it going? I want to know. I want the details. Who the hell? Why's one of the Wiggles out here? I feel like I'm just bullying the guy. Come on. Go on, lay down. Go on, lay down. I crush you with a hammer. Get on the ground. Alright, dude, seriously. You're pissing me off. What do you do, like... balance board classes? Why are my limbs so weak? The hell? Was that a bear or something? Alright, you know what, dude? You're wasting my time. I'm just gonna leave you here. Don't follow me. Or I'm really gonna get so pissed off. If I wasn't married, I would genuinely consider being a schema monk and wearing those sick robes. That would be so sweet. Imagine you could just have a spoon of blinding stew. It would taste amazing, but hurt your vision for 8 to 12 hours. I would do it just to get just get glasses. That is true. Yeah, you could offset it if the stew is good enough. It's Jeff. Jeff's making me mad, dude. He's not behind me, is he? No, I beat him pretty severely. Not that Jeff is strong, it's that Bud is 4 seconds from death. No, that can't be right. Wait, I do have severe damage. Why? What's happening to me? I'm injured? I'm extremely heavy load? Oh yeah, I do just have like a bunch of stuff in my pockets. What is it, like crushing my ankles? Here, I'll Well, the key isn't gonna be the thing that helps me. Here, drop this soup on the ground. Apparently my thin bird ankles are like being crushed under the weight of 6 cans of food. Where are these cans at? Like in my pockets? In the pockets of my jeans? I've got like a whole can of Campbell's tomato soup in there. You were in a car accident. Oh, I forgot about that. And carrying a mouse and walking in Kentucky heat for 24 hours straight. I just think I'm being kind of a little baby, you know? I feel like I could do this. No problem. Here, I'll just start eating stuff. That'll lift my spirits. No way there's another little freak out here. Wearing elf shoes. Ah! Almost got me. Oh, god damn. Oh my god, they're fucking ripping me apart. That's not good. Put a stick of Band-Aid on that baby. Not that bad, man. It's not that bad. Come on. Just a nibble. I gotta start dropping everything in my pocket. Take the cocktail. Take the peaches. Eat a whole stick of butter. No, I can fix this. Eat everything in my pocket. Eat a whole box of cereal to boost my strength. Next phase of plan. Empty beer can. Throw the beer can at their head. Throw an empty bottle at their head. Throw a tin can at their head. Teach them to read. Library card. Would have a shotgun. Yeah, this is gonna get tricky. If I... if I pop this off, it's gonna be super loud, right? Also, I don't think Bud knows how to shoot a gun. It's loaded. It's for sure loaded, right? Okay, I like that. Definitely not going to draw attention to myself in the middle of this densely populated area. Oh, Bud, good one. Missed point blank with a shotgun. That's my goat. Good night, Furbert. Who's Furbert? They're gaining on you. No. Next time I... Wait, there's a big text. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna start walking. Okay, hold on. No, that's not gonna work. Why would there be keys in that car? A couple years ago, there was a huge dry roast at work. We were gonna throw it out. I was like, I'll take it. I made a beef stew. And then for fun, I just kept cooking it on very low and adding veggies to it. It was like 5 days. And it turned green. So I got called the green hue stew. That is so awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. I would love that. Last time I played Zomboid, we all kept spawning in as burn victims because it gave us extra perks. Then we'd spend an in-game week to heal the burns, only to walk out of the building and get bitten. Oh, come on, dude. What is everybody outside today? Why can't you see people directly behind you? Now, you are being dogpiled, but I agree with you, Pry. I could just... if I turn my neck, I can see behind me if I look around. Or I can, like, sense it. With my 6th sense. I wouldn't have to be like... is somebody behind me? Oh, fuck! Where are they all coming from? How do I shoot myself? How do I... Oh, no. No, I can come back from this. I can come back from this. Maybe the blast? Gunshots are loud. Like, okay, come on. What is this trio doing out in the field? I need a miracle. I have a plan. Oh, come on. Are you so for real? Here I thought I was gonna try to get in a car and drive away. Car's upside down. What's the opposite of a miracle? A curse? A curse upon me? I can come back from this. How's my bike doing? Ooh, really not good. It's infected. That's probably nothing. Just a little bit, nothing a little bit of rubbing alcohol can't fix. Hey! Yeah, I can't really look ahead of me like that. Maybe, you know, a car will drive down the street right now and pick me up. Let's see. Exhausted, tired, depressed, wet, agitated, dying of thirst, injured, pain, heavy load. Oh. What the hell are all of you doing on the side of the road? Be so serious. They really are just waiting for me, specifically. I really want to smoke these cigarettes. I gotta figure some shit out right now. Eating tortilla chips to take the edge off. This is just unbelievable, the situation I'm in. I'm starting to think going down the street like this was maybe not my coolest move that I've pulled off. Eat a whole onion, maybe? Like an apple? That'll take my mind off the situation. I'm going to do something. Don't know what yet. But something. We're going back into the woods, baby. Elite tree strafing technique. They taught me this. They taught me this at Beast University. Stupid ass zombies. They could never do a move like this. Look at that. Clean. Now the problem is I'm kind of just wandering off into the trees to die. So, how we looking? Pop that dirty bandage off. Replace that with my bed sheets. Now, bitten. What's that mean? You know? What's that mean to everybody? I know traditionally you get bit by a zombie and it's like, you know, kind of that's not good. But what if I'm different? What if Bud's immune? Just find somewhere nice to die. That's all you can do. No, I'm different. I'll at least smoke my cigarette. I have to get back to the houses. Just my luck. You get eaten by a pack of hounds out here. My life sucks, man. Come on. At least I'd find an animal if a pack of wolves descended on me. Started pulling all my arms and legs off. They're not actually going to do that, right? East University. What did you study? I have a PhD in swag. Shook my head at that one. Wait, what is this? Is this a field? Computer. Analyze ground pattern. Pull my map out. Fields is where animals are. Where in the hell am I? In the middle of nowhere. How do you get bit? You know, it was a complicated situation. They flanked me. They did elite sort of military strategy on me that I wasn't expecting. Is this a field? What is this? What am I looking at here? Is it a crop circle? Do I have a flashlight. Am I using it? Oh, there we go. That didn't really do a whole lot. Where the hell am I? I feel like I just went into like a different realm. This is weird, man. This is freaky. Do you think vampires from the hit series Twilight are immune to zombie bites from the not-so-hit game Project Zomboid? I'm banking on it. Because if not, we're going to have problem. I think we have problem. I just want to smoke my cigarette. Come on. Critical damage. What do I have? Do I have anything? I don't think a cookbook's going to solve this. Oh, you're kidding. What are you doing out here? What are you doing out here? Be so for real. What, are you just hanging out in the field? You make me so mad. You make me so mad. Come on. Sigmanomics? That would have been better. I just can't catch a break around here. I think something bad's happening to me. Oh, probably I'm thirsty. Here. Come on. Come on. Making chupacabra sounds. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what could be wrong with me. I don't know what could be killing me. Alright, you know what? Drop the shotgun. Drink all this. Eat this whole... Eat the pasta sauce. Ooh, that's crunchy. Shouldn't have been crunchy like that. I think a bug might have got in. Get the cookbook out. Get the dirty rags out. Replace bandage. I'm dying rapidly. How are there so many people just standing here? Wait, society. If I smoke a cigarette, everything will be better. If I smoke a cigarette, I'll be cured. I secured to the apocalypse, man. I know it. I just need to smoke something. That shouldn't have been a jump scare. I was looking right at the guy. This big house. This big house has to have a lighter in it. And also have open doors, maybe, would be ideal. And no zombies inside. I go in, I get the lighter, I pop at the back door. Plan, execute. Don't let this deter you from believing in me. This house. Same plan, but it'll work. Where is your door at? Where is your guys' front door? All part of the plan. You actually want to loop around the house. Attract as many zombies as you can. Nope, bad decision. Alright. What a night I'm having. Hey, can I get a unlocked door? Okay. Wow, folks really be blocking their doors around here. I don't wish they wouldn't. I'm gonna die in like 5 minutes. I just want to smoke not a how. I just want to smoke a cigarette. Through the window. Through the window. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Damn you. Door unlocked. Window. In. A house like this, you literally have to have a lighter in here. This is a house of somebody who smokes cigarettes. Oh. All part of the plan, baby. And now, how we looking? Not good. Gotta be this house. It's just gotta be. Don't say house alarm. Don't put that kind of omen on me. I'm just trying to smoke a cigarette. Come on, man. Tub of margarine. Sink water. I can recover. This is where I'm gonna do my... This is where I'm gonna do it. This is how I cure my problems in real life. Step 1. Drink directly out of the sink. Step 2. Nobody has a lighter. What's going on? I don't know why it took him that long to close the curtains. Alright. What's terminal damage mean? What is that? What's that mean? Terminals is a pretty big word. Not loving the sound of that. Can't use Linux. Damn, that was gonna be my the next phase of my plan. They got me. Eat an entire tub of margarine right out of the fridge, so that the whatever's in margarine will do its job and fix me. Wait, what in the hell? The margarine's curing me of my ailment. Holy shit, who knew it was that easy? Sit down, sit down. Sit on ground. We maybe are so back, despite it all. Can you believe it? Can you believe I survived all that? A guy like me? Bud, Bud, middle name not a last name vampire? Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna be just fine. All this talk of bites and infections. I'm just not susceptible to those things. Look, I've almost made it 2 whole days. Have you ever heard of terminal lucidity? It's what you're experiencing right now. No, I'm fine. I'm fine, man. Never felt better. And I'm not gonna drop dead soon. Trust me. I feel like I could light a cigarette using the oven. Well, there is no oven. A microwave? I feel like if I really put my mind to it, I could light a cigarette using a microwave. And I do mean that. Can you light a cigarette in an electrical outlet? If you just like... I mean, I feel like that... I feel like that might have house burning down level repercussions, but... Lighting a cigarette using an oven is a quality of life mod. You know what? I think I had that. I think I have that, but I don't have it enabled. Because I always make my characters addicted to cigarettes because I think it's funny. You can? Just you, though? Yeah, that's actually the only way I light them. With a thin piece of metal and rubber pliers, you could. That would be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. They should add that to the mod. For houses that, for some reason, have, like, baking trays and stuff, but no oven. What about... I just eat everything in the house? This is what I did when I got sick a few weeks ago. Is I just started to eat tons and tons of things. In hopes that, like, all the vitamins and all the nutrients would completely neutralize the sickness before it really even started. And now that I'm thinking about it, that didn't work at all. But maybe it will work here. Maybe zombie bites are kind of different. How am I looking? Swap the bandages. I feel like a bite, you don't just like die from a zombie bite. Well, no, you do. You absolutely do. But how many like days would you say I have to find a lighter and smoke a cigarette before I just sort of am dead? Maybe I'll sleep it off, you know? Maybe... Yeah, you know what? Just sleep it off, man. Currently, a zombie will not break into this house and beat the hell out of me. I'm completely fine. What the hell? Well. I'm feeling a little queasy. Feeling a little queasy. That could very well be because I ate a bunch of, like, sardines and tuna before I went to bed, though. I, like, completely gorged myself on them. Kind of just disgusting behavior on my part. But yeah, look at that. I'm, like, basically completely healthy. Except for the part where I have a zombie bite and it's severely infected. And the other one cured itself. If only this house had, like, literally anything useful in it other than sardines. You have 48 to 72 hours to find a lighter. Alright. We go at the side door here. Do I still have this, Get that out. I feel like that's probably not going to do anything. You just never know. Now, what if this house over here has a lighter in it? Right through the fence? Don't even jump over it. You just climb through the little gaps in it. The technique I invented. This is gonna be my big break. What a life. What a life. Oh my god. Why is this happening to me? Back into the woods we go. This is what's going on. Wait, no, this is actually part of my plan. I just planned this. Rita and Weep, they're all gonna go over there now, and I'm gonna slink over here. And I'm gonna go into this house I wanted to get into. Called it Diversion. Perfectly executed and intentional, too. Now, there is a zombie in this house, most certainly. 2 zombies in this house. Bud's different now. He slept. Come on, one of you guys has to be a smoker, right? Things are getting serious. Put the fingerless gloves on. Ouch! That's broken glass. I didn't mean to do all that. Oh, really ripped myself up with that one. Another blankie on it. All that matters is a cigarette. A little broken glass will not deter me from my mission. Aviator glasses. Put those on too. That's how you know it's getting serious. Where did they go? Get the hell out of here. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Oh. The aviators weren't meant to be, evidently. That's a step too far. Alright, the house alarm did not draw as many little guys over there as I thought it would. Get me in your house. And give me a lighter. You can't come in, I don't allow it. Lighter, lighter, lighter. Crosswords? Bathroom. Band-aid. Oh, first aid kit. Oh, tweezers. Actually need all that. Another successful hunt for Bud. Now? Okay, wait. Burnt house? You know what makes houses burn down? Lighter. I mean, well, fire, but... That's glass. Don't go through that. There's not gonna be a lighter in there. Don't be ridiculous. Wait a minute. Fire? I mean, there's not gonna be... Painkillers. I'll be taking those immediately. Down the hatch. Everything's kind of turning around for me, you know? Maybe everything's actually good. Maybe it's meant to be that things went this way. Everything according to plan. Close that window. If I could just smoke one cigarette, I would be so happy. Nobody lives here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Everything's turning around for Bud. Alright, step 1. Let's first aid myself, because I'm really in a... I'm hurting serious. How do I heal myself with this? Left hand. Alright, I have to do a little surgery on myself real quick. The cigarette will be my treat. Remove glass. Do I have like a disinfectant, perhaps? How about a regular bandage? I think the cigarette will cure me, probably. Oh, the first aid kit is just for, oh, I can clean wounds in the sink? Clean... Wash... I'm bleeding out. Just sort of all over the place. Maybe not. Maybe put an adhesive bandage on it? Probably clean my rags, though. Does this first aid kit, does this have, like, stuff in it, maybe? Oh, I see. Wait. These are, like, little containers. That's really not what I'm looking for. Unless, this one has stuff in it. What's this one got? Scissors and a suture needle. Or wait, I guess I should put that in my pocket. I don't have, like, the things I would need to start suturing, but... Yeah, that might be quality of life. What else they got in here? Anything good? Go through their trash can a little bit. Alright. Smokes time. That's hitting the spot. I'll be cured in no time. Look at him hitting that thing. Rapid style. Hell, I might have a second. Don't mind if I do. So there's one thing off my to-do list. Should I maybe wash my, I don't know. My dirty zombie bite? They have, like, a bathroom in this house that has maybe, I don't know, some alcohol that I could sprinkle on that. Nope, just an empty room. Bathroom with nothing is what we call this. Maybe I could tie it off with a rubber band to stop it from spreading. Like a tourniquet. Except I just wrap a rubber band around my arm over and over again until it, like, turns purple. Would that work? I'm gonna try. Wait, can you do that? Hold on. Part of me thinks you might be able to do that, but maybe it's a mod. If I could, like, saw my own arm off, that would be ideal. I'd be doing that. I only need one arm to smoke a cigarette. What's up, Rolf? Things are not going so good. Now, I wonder if there's a firefighter in this household who maybe has a set of keys. That would be kind of cool and awesome. You have keys for that car, huh? No, you don't. I'm sorry for, I don't know, crushing your head in like that. Kind of uncool of me. Admittedly, might have overreacted. Also, your house is burnt. Wait, maybe I should try the other door? No, wait. If I don't have the keys, it's not going to help me still. What if you've got an infection in the arm stub, then? You gotta just go from the shoulder. The whole arm. You just gotta keep cutting until there's no more infection. Did I already go in this house? I kind of don't remember. Nope. I would have recognized this guy. More smokes? Don't mind if I do. I'll be taking that. New pack. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just smoke my way out of this situation. Eat a couple of pickles. Eat some cheese. Life is good if you ignore most of the things that are happening to me on a minute by minute basis. Somebody's trying to bust their way in here, and that is super not cool of them. I'm trying to just eat my cheese like a rat. Maybe I could use a frying pan as a weapon. Seems like a good move. You guys ever swing around like pots and pans at like weapons just to like see if you can? Harder than you might think. Unless you do that kind of motion often. Nobody has medicine cabinets around here. Eat pan, buddy. I don't even know how I pulled that one off. Now, you have a key, but this might just be like your house key or something. I don't know where you came from. I feel like it probably would have said our key. Sometimes the keys are in the glove box. Can I like force my way in to the car? If I like break a window out? I'd really like to drive that thing around a little bit. Can I... Oh, wait a minute. Smash front left window. I'm not gonna use my hands for this, am I? Okay. Alright, pretty good. Glove box. Just a couple of combs. Wow, this is loud thunder and rain. A Louisville map. I guess I'll take that. A lot of wallets. Alright, well. Not a successful operation there. Hit a quick smoke. Smoke in the rain. No, this is making me look more like a vampire. I'm not beating the allegations. Is that a fireman? You don't look like one, but... who am I to judge? How are you all so sturdy? No keys. Probably get out of this storm. This can't be healthy. Oh, there's a house I was just in. I am very depressed. And you know how I'm gonna fix that? Tried and true ancient method. Passed down from generation to generation. I'm going to smoke about maybe 10 to 15 cigarettes in a row. And I think that'll help. I'm also going to drink some tap water in between. Wait, cleaning liquid? Can I clean my dirty infections with that? Makes you think. Worth a try. Can you like disinfect a wound with dish soap? I feel like I've probably tried to do that before. Oh, I'm stitching up my deep wound that I have. Wait, I don't... No, never mind. I'm wrong. Still infected. And can't be cleaned. How's the bite doing? Still bitten. Not really healing. That's peculiar. What if I eat a bag of chips? What if I eat mac and cheese? What do I have to cook it? Guess not. I like the crunch that the noodles give when you don't cook them. And we're gonna wash that down with a cigarette or 10. And I still, it turns out, I had the aviators in my pocket the whole time. I feel like I've earned them. Put those on. Badass, man. Looking cool. Did you guys ever think that Bud would make it this far? I always believed. And now I just gotta smoke the sickness out of my body. Oh, I never even got my fingerless gloves on. Put those on too. Now I'm looking good. Every cigarette I smoke, I get a little bit cooler. Just like real life. Alright. Tap water. Look at that. Look at that. Never felt better in my life. I think I will just go out the door and start walking. I feel like there's got to be something of value down this way. Oh, cool. 50 zombies. And a car that had the wheels pop off like a cartoon. I really gotta stop taking these main roads. I'm starting to notice a pattern with that. Where sort of everything just really is sucky. Burger? No, that's gonna be a death trap. They're trying to lure me in. The bait shop. What if this car is drivable and also has keys in it? Shocking that how almost accurate that was. If only it had gas in it, that would have really been awesome. Really could have seen that one working out. I just want to complete my life's mission of seeing an animal before I bite the dust. I just want to see, you know, like a petting zoo. That could be my last day. My last day out. That would be so nice. Or if I had like a pack of Band-Aids and disinfectant. But you know, you gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful for the little things, like having a bunch of ripped bed sheets and cigarettes. And who's this guy? Why is there just a dead man on the path? Alright. Kind of unsettling, but I will not be dwelling on it. If I go this way, maybe it will take me to a... Not a hospital, because I feel like that would be super busy and like kind of scary, but maybe like a doctor's house that does like home doctoring. And also conveniently wasn't home, so there's no zombies. Nope, it just brought me to some crummy scrapyard. Wait, what is this? Big building. And cars. No gas. Once again. Strange that these ones would have keys in them, considering they're, like, parked. It's dark. This has got to be something, though. This seems like something that you shouldn't be doing. This seems like horror movie 101. Like, let me just get in this super dark, sketchy thing. There's not anybody in here, right? Oh, light switch. Feeling a little bit trapped in here. I think I'm... What is this? Like a sports equipment store? A cowboy hat? For my fit? This changes everything. I don't know what I look like now. Not a vampire. I look like a guy who, like, if I saw him coming down the aisle at Walmart, I would, like, get away. It's not great, but... Wow, yeah, they're kind of sort of coming in here. Baseball bat. And out the front door. You go plush. Wait, Nourish Food Market? What is it, like a Whole Foods? Vegetable. Vegetable. Hey, let me in, man. Can you, like, crawl through that and pull all the broken glass out? Could have done better than that, dude. Come on. There's a bunch of zombies coming up behind me, isn't there? Be gone, beasts. I can't die because I'm trying to get into a Whole Foods. It'd be so embarrassing. What the hell is this? Like the battle for Whole Foods. This is ridiculous. Where are you all coming from? Alright, I gotta skedaddle. No good. Whole Foods no good, man. The Postal Service? Where's, like... The liquor store is what I need. Again, amen. This is like a motel. This isn't gonna... Well, hold on. I don't know. Motels probably have alcohol in them. Like a mini bar? Not in a place like this. Is it the Simpsons house? This place is nothing. Bud's life is a nightmare. You get well soon balloon tied to your wrist. Maybe they'd leave me alone if I did that. Maybe they'd buzz off. Whole Foods. I don't like that. What's this? Oh, 1,000 zombies. Can you Kurt Cobain with that shoddy? I think so, but I don't have it anymore. I had to get rid of it so that I could run 1% faster, in theory. That is how I avoided being torn apart earlier. This has got to be something of value to me. May I come in? What does that say? It never ends. It never ends. Oh my god, there's sirens going off down there too. This is crazy. It says run. Bud never got that far. That's in the lore. What am I tripping on? No, my cowboy hat. I lost the cowboy hat and a baseball bat. I like slipped on a peel or something. These are... I made a downward... I'm downward spiral right now. My roommate just searched the entire house for his keys for like 20 minutes. They're on his bed. Was that not like one of the first places that he would have looked? Get me out of the car. Get out of the car. I'm gonna get a break. I'm gonna catch a break any second now. I know I keep saying that because I keep getting in situations, but... The churns are us. Like ice cream churning. I guess that makes sense. Kind of gross, though. Kind of a gross word to use. There's somebody eating somebody. Wait, no, that's just a dead corpse. I thought that was a zombie eating a guy just on the street. That'd be cool, though. Well, not cool. I mean, that's no good, but... What happened to my foot? Why's my foot bandaged? Or bleeding? Whatever. More important things going on. Is there like an indicator of how that bite is doing? That pesky zombie bite? Because I feel like the clock is ticking. Yeah, I want a bandage, but I'd have to stop moving to do that because it's on my... I guess it's on like the bottom of my foot. Not sure how I pulled that off with shoes on, but... Here's how it is. Let me into the car, please. What about this one? Alright, in the car, bandage, disinfect. When did I get alcohol wipes? They're not gonna pull me out of the car, are they? Oh, great. Now you've done it. You're so stupid. You are so stupid. No, come on. They're fucking ripping me apart. They're holding me down. They got me pinned. Rest in peace, Bud. Now he's gonna be walking around the streets like a little freak. Damn it. What a nightmare. Oh, he's going back into the woods where he belongs. What a sad life. At least he got to smoke his smokes before that all went down. Why is he walking like that? You know, I'll run it back. We're gonna make a new guy, and I'm just gonna speed run to try to find an animal. That is all I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna look for an animal. I'm not gonna do anything foolish. Well, that's how I ended up in all those situations. Now I'm thinking about it. What if I was a chef, though? Maybe it would change everything. A chef who is maybe also a smoker, because if you don't pick smoker, what's the point of it all? And you just know it's gonna be Alan Wallace with the fit like that. Looks like... I don't know what this guy looks like. You aren't supposed to let zombies bite you. Let me know if you need more tips. Yeah, can I have more tips, actually? It's literally Amper. Oh, wow, bottle of disinfectant. If only I had that in a past life. I don't need any of this. Where I'm going, also known as the woods. Eat some craft singles. Maybe a whole eggplant. Maybe a whole lettuce. Basically, I'm just gonna eat everything in my fridge, and then I'm gonna not eat for days. Bring these chips. If you are hungry, try eating food. Little known fact, it also works with drinks if you're thirsty. This is fascinating stuff. I've not heard about this before. Do tell me more. Keep going. UGA? Holy smokes. 5 gifted. Thank you. That's so epic. And Sushi got one. Sushi, you'll be ad-free again. Sushi probably just pogged. Sushi probably just actually pogged from that. That's what I did. That's for Bud. Pour one out. Pour one out for Bud. He really kind of tried. I did. You and me both. It's epic. I'm gonna find an animal. Can you name animals? I would name one after you, EGA, if I could figure out how to do that. But I'd probably have to, like, tame one. And that's gonna be a whole different scenario. Finding one's already bad enough. I'm gonna grab a saw. A battery. Maybe I could, like, you know, saw my arms off. That's gotta be a mod. I feel like it shouldn't be, though. It'd be so cool if they let you do that. Alright. No, trust me, man. It's gonna happen. I just gotta find an animal first. And okay, you know, now that Bud's dead, let me tap into the zomboid knowledge. Where would animals be located, hypothetically? Like a sort of general direction. Oh, great. I'm being chased by idiots. Oh, I didn't get bandages from my house. Oopsies. Light bulb? Duct tape? Bunch of empty jars? Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta take care of something. Oh. Whole town's stopping by. Why won't it let me inspect this? Cordless phone. Alright. There's a quick glimpse of the map. I'm not far from where Bud died. Here's everything I've mapped out in Bud's life. In Project Zomboid, when you click somewhere, your character will move to that location. Oh my god, it's true. I mean, it's a little... There's a couple other steps involved, but I see the vision that you were talking about. If it's interactable, sometimes your character will interact with it. Good tip. I should have had like a pen and paper ready. They aren't real animals. They're lines of code that are written in a way that the game engine renders pixels to make you think they're animals. You can probably find these animals in the game's code. No, did you? I read the most recent patch notes. They actually, every animal in this game has a real animal's soul in it. They've been like soul extracting. Kind of crazy. New tech that they've invented just for this. I swear I just thought I heard like a haunted ghost. Now I know that's not true, but concerning anyway. Oh, mayonnaise? No, that makes me sad. Juice box, though. Mug. Was that a mouse trap? Take that. Maybe I could catch myself a mouse. I like rip up. And I was hoping there'd be more in here. What the hell did you get in here? You didn't just take a chunk out of me, did you? Oh, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Nope, just a little surprise. Just a scary little surprise. Pretty sure you're in Riverside, which has farms on the suburbs. You're gonna want to go to Irvington for animals. Please have keys. Please have keys and gas. Please have keys and gas. Love that. None of the above. Wait. Again, get me back in there. Check the glove box. That's what I like to see. Problem is, still no gas. They ported the DNA extractor from Horsey game into Zomboid? Yeah, exactly. Except it's a real machine. So I need to get... That's a lot of zombies. I need to get to Irvington. So I can see an animal. This car has to have this, like... I mean, it's a little kind of... I don't even think... I don't think that one works. Can I take that gnome? No, that's gonna... Like the size of me. That would be... That would be downright unwise. Sushi, why would you say something like that? That's crazy of you. Now, I don't know what direction Irvington is. But I'm gonna hope it's this way, because it's where I'm currently sprinting. If it was raining, okay, this is gonna be another one of my weird lines of questioning. I want you all to be prepared. If it was raining like this, and you were really, really thirsty, and you didn't have a cup or anything, could you just, like, look up at the sky and open your mouth and get, like, enough water to live on? Like, how long would you have to do that before you had enough water to not dehydrate? Oh, come on, you're so stupid. Come on. No bites, though? No, just fine. I'm alright. No biggie. Holy shit, I'm bleeding out big time. Stick Band-Aid, stick my arms and legs back together. God, it hurts. Holy smokes, they did a number on me. Out the west. That's gonna be a problem, probably. Now, Did I get infected from that? I'm sure being in a dirty pile of mud out in the woods is not like the place to do this. But I really feel like I gotta do a little mild surgery on myself out here. Or wait, this one's not even infected. Alright, whatever. Bandage me back up. I didn't really check. I just, you know, saw that kind of all the blood in my whole body was falling out, so. My head and my neck, they were trying to pull my head off. What's these things' problem? Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. All my blood's falling out. I have a band-aid on my neck. And if that band-aid falls off, I will be killed instantly. So that's not great. That's not a good... Not preferable. Just cup your hands? Oh, that's a good point. I guess you could just catch the rain and drink it that way. Alright, what if you have no hands, though? What if your hands are gone, too? And your only choice is to look up at the sky and catch all the water in your mouth. Would that work? If Scratch was also infected, would you want to know? Just a hypothetical. That wouldn't happen to me. I'm different. I've got like a rubber stopper in my neck right now. That's keeping all the blood in my body. My streamer is selling out for a Band-Aid ad. Sorry, my bad. I forgot that's a brand name. I have an adhesive bandage on my neck. Just don't roll off. That just does not roll off the tongue the same way. Why did they name them that and not something catchier? Another day, another walking through a bunch of trees. Yeah, you had to amputate both of your hands. Don't ask me how you did it, but you did. And you're so thirsty. You're so thirsty. Your mouth is so dry, and it's raining. Are you trying to catch the water droplets in your mouth? Yes or no? So if I keep going the direction I'm going, am I gonna like... Is this correct? Southwest. Are there no zombies in the trees? I think there is sometimes. But I've kind of been getting lucky, I think. I'm gonna follow this power line. What was that sound? Sasquatch? I hope not. I think of a Sasquatch, that should be a mod, or they should add that to vanilla. There should be like a 1 in 5 million chance that when you're in the woods like this, there's a chance for a Sasquatch to run out and like hit you and run away. That would scare me so bad. That would scare me so bad. If it just played a sound effect like that, and a whole ass squatch ran out, yelling and like hitting sticks together. Can you imagine a mod in like a custom map? Kind of like that Bigfoot hunting game, but it's this. I feel like that'd actually be kind of scary. Because you're so like susceptible to wounds in this game. Well, I am. Maybe not everybody. Maybe not everyone gets bitten and ripped up like this. If only I had maybe a car, a working car, would be so cool right now. I don't know why there'd be one out here. There's no roads. Didn't think about that. Wait, is this a road? I don't think so. No, it must be. Why would there be just a walking path out here? No, this is for sure a road. Maybe there will be a car. You're definitely not winning any skill-based awards. You're not doing terrible. Yeah, that's kind of how I've learned to play the game. Is I've learned everything I need to know so that I can like actually play the game. Not exactly be good at it, but at least so that it's like playable. Because I feel like when you first start this game and you have no knowledge of anything, it's like actually impossible to do anything. I remember streaming this game like years ago with Greeny Official multiplayer, and he just did all the work for me, and I just sort of like cooked rat stews the whole time. I'm pretty sure. It's kind of what I remember from that. Greeny Official mentioned. Ears perked up. Was I there for that? I think you were. I remember there was like actually people in chat during all that. Because we were also doing like this really weird... I used to have... I don't think I do anymore, but I used to have the VOD footage of it. Because I think I had started to edit it like 5 years ago or whatever. Never continued, but... we were doing like this weird like RP thing. Where it would sometimes just turn like really kind of weird. It was a weird stream. I actually thought it was really funny. I wonder if I have the footage of that. Probably not. Wait a minute. Hay bales? Only farmers have those. Animals. Animals. Barn. Barn with animals, maybe. Animals, where are you? Oh my god, my life's work is about to be complete. Are you telling me this is a barn with no animals in it? Are you telling me this barn is completely empty? No, come on. There's got to be an animal out in the field or something. Come on. Who's in here? Little doggy? That doggy in here? Oh, come on, man. This is hell. There has to be an animal in this field. There just has to be. I can't have run all this way for nothing. Can't be. Come on. There's got to be something out here. Just one. Just one beast. That's all I ask for. What the hell? Maybe in that little pen behind the barn. I didn't check that. Eat these chips. Come on, there's gotta be something back here. This can't be, man. This can't be. That's a mailbox. I thought it was a sheep or something. Gotta be something else out here. There's gotta be another. Just one living, breathing animal. Am I asking for too much? I have all your old Minecraft edits from our servers. I think I might have those somewhere too. That was pretty goated. There's no... It's impossible. Are there any animals in here? Like bring the sheep inside the house for the rainstorm? Nope. That's zombies. Are you telling me that I came all the way out here and I found a barn with no animals in it? There's got to be more farm out here. There has to be more farmland. I refuse to believe that my journey is in vain. I won't accept it. This is about to be really, really bad. I'm about to be in a superbly bad situation. I can only RP walk. I can only lore walk, and there's like 8 zombies out here for some reason. Come on. Please, just like an animal. I can die in peace if I find one. No, why? How are there so many of them? In a field in the middle of the outskirts of a small town. What the fuck is this? What is this music? I thought somebody started playing Snake Eater. What the hell? They don't want to see me succeed. Zomboid developers. Why are you doing this to me? God, how is there so many zombies out here? Novaro's Peak. That was pretty epic. With all the Among Us resurfacing, it's gonna happen again soon, probably. They know something. This is just unbelievable how many zombies are in this middle of nowhere cornfield. Can't believe I've known you for 6 years. That is crazy. That is bonkers. Everyone else was looking for sheep too. Yeah, apparently everyone in the entire United States of America was out in this field looking for sheep. There are more zombies here than I think I had chasing me in the city. What is the likelihood of me having found a barn with 0 animals inside of it? Is it like uncommon for animals to be in barns? I should have rested in the barn. This was a mistake. It was all a big mistake. That's not a river, right? I'm not being blocked by a... One of these days, everything is going to work exactly as I need it to. I'm going to walk into a barn, and there's going to be one of every animal that exists in the world. And I'm going to have so much fun. How am I going to live through this? What's happening right now? What if I eat a whole container of peanut butter? That do anything for me? It'd be well fed. By the way, wait, Sushi, did you say you were watching the, like, Games Fest? Are you and Pierce watching that? Has anything cool happened since the awesome-looking gambling game? This is impossible for there to be this many zombies outside. It's actually not... Can't be happening. This can't be happening. There's packs of 8 of them every 10 steps. But maybe like a sheep will run by right now. That would be such a nice thing to have happen. How many are behind me? Alright. I don't know. The population of a small country. Don't look now, but zomboid's ahead. Now, you see what I see? Hay bales. You know what eats hay bales? Beasts. Hypothetically. Maybe zombie? Maybe zombies eat them? If there's not an animal in this field, I'm gonna lose my mind. What else would these even be here for? Wait, why do you put hay bales down? Why would you put hay down like this? Is this like a farming thing? Or like an animal thing? You stopped when you got in bed. It was super boring. They just need to... When was the last time there was like a really good streak of video games coming out? I can like vaguely remember that it happened, but I can't remember what the games actually were. Why is it so bright over here? Am I like seeing the light? Maybe the sun's coming out. Is that an animal? Nope. Branch. 2013, 2014. 2004. Damn. I feel like it kind of happened. I feel like some stuff came out not that long ago that was decent. Although I don't remember the last time I was like hyped about games that were coming out. 2020 was Elden Ring. Okay, true. Truth nuke. Elden Ring is so awesome. That was hype, and everyone was very excited for that. Yeah, I feel like they've been on like a losing streak. Once again, a field completely filled to the brim with hay and not a single beast to be seen, except for the maybe 15 to 30 zombies that are behind me. That I'm gonna have to somehow lose in the tree line with my signature tree strafing technique. Yeah, I'm hoping that that like Dusk Bloods is cool. I don't know why they made that a Switch 2 exclusive though. But I feel like they're doing interesting things with like FromSoft games. I miss Elden Ring. That game's so awesome. I haven't played it in a while. I don't know. Yeah, people don't. I feel like people don't like lock in on games that come out like they did. I feel like people's like attention spans have decreased even in the last like 5 years. Like people were talking about Elden Ring for ages. People were still talking about Elden Ring when I played it, and I was like months late to that game, or maybe like a year. I feel like I still would see like Elden Ring posting. But like Tomodachi came out, Pokopia came out. People talked about that game for like 15 minutes. And then nothing. I was 2 years old in 04. Me too. 2004-ish? Damn. Sorry, UGA. You know, it's... You should feel happy. You should feel happy that you didn't have to be born in the early 2000s. I feel like you probably skated by some things. I feel like I probably would have like been a lot smarter if I had been born before the year 2000. If I had been able to like skate by, like I didn't get grazed by social media and things, and I like developed before that fully, that probably would have been good for me. Although it is kind of like my whole career and all my hobbies are surrounding computers, so that might have been a problem. Who knows what the hell I'd be doing if not for Club Penguin. Now this is a field, but not of like the animal type. Are the zombies still behind me? Did I lose them? I accidentally tabbed out. This is about to be a situation if they are still behind. It's going to be gruesome. Like, crashes my whole computer. I've been thinking about buying a new computer, like, late this year, during, like, Cyber Monday or something. But they are getting more expensive by the day, and that is not cool. Not freaking cool. But I have a lot of other things I need to pay for and do before I throw up many, many dollars on a very awesome computer. I was 3, you babies. Look at this old man, huh? Dusty old bones full of green dust. I'm not sure which generation had it worse, but my generation got smoked by MySpace and Facebook. Now they're getting smoked by AI. Okay, that is fair. I opened AI. I didn't open AI. I opened Facebook the other day. There are terrible things going on that website. I have not opened Facebook in like a millennia. And it was not good. The things I saw were not good. Do what I did and steal it from Costco. I hadn't considered that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I was technically alive. I was just like incubating. I'm sure that like, you know, it impacted me to some degree. Probably like the stress induced by like seeing that on TV. Probably went straight to me. The gay was born the day after 9/11. That would be so unfortunate. I'm not really sure what my plan is here, zombie-wise. I've just been walking and walking, hoping to find animals, and instead I've just found a disgusting, dirty cornfield with zombies in it. For some reason, just hanging out, I guess, in the corn. As you do. Just Kentucky things. Top 10 coolest things to do in Kentucky. Number 1, hang out in the cornfield and wait for a guy to walk by so you can devour him. Pull his arms and legs off. What if I just start eating maple syrup? Corn is cool. Actually, it's pretty good. You like to visit Kentucky. You think Nashville would be cool? I don't know anything about Kentucky, if I'm being honest. I don't think I've seen anything from Kentucky. Or I don't know. That goes for most states, actually. I don't know what context I would see things about Kentucky. I just feel like I always hear about, like, the states where everything's going on. All just, like, coasts. Nothing in between. Why is it this difficult to find an animal in this rotten land? Fried chicken? That's true. Like, oh yeah, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I've heard of that. I've heard of that kind of thing. Maybe you could meet the Colonel. I think he's dead. You think the Colonel's dead? They have to like make a new one though, right? Doesn't they have like passed that down, the title? They should require there to be a Colonel active at all times. Or in a dating sim. Wait, like not like he was recreated in the dating sim, but they like took him and put him into it. He's like trapped in it. That'd be sad. That'd be a very bad fate. His soul. I gotta lose these freaks. If you're big into partying, Nashville is nice. I like the strip. Also, getting OG hot chicken is an experience. An experience. A good one? Or to like... Little conga line of zombies is not cool. I like to party. At some point, this guy's gonna start like probably tripping and passing out from me walking for days and days straight. Please, oh please, just one animal is all I'd like to see before I let these 3 zombies tear all my skin off. Zomboid God, if you can hear me, I'd really like to see an animal before all my skin's pulled off. Long story short, I think the hot chicken lady pranked me. Because I like hot food, but I bet shit my whole ass 2 bites into the mild hot chicken. Damn. They're trying to poison you. I just know his feet are killing him. Yeah, this would be horrible. He's been walking in mud and in the rain this whole time too, for like 15 hours straight. He'd be all like pruned. He'd be shriveled up like a little prune. Or perhaps a date. Kind of thought that strafe would work out a little better. Oh, now I've done it. I was trying to like put some distance between me and these little freaks. But I can't see where I'm going, which is making scraping in between trees pretty difficult. One of them sounds like a jockey from Left 4 Dead. So by doing what I've just done, that little what I just did, that move has done absolutely nothing for me. It is actually, I think it made them closer. Now, is that the music, or can I hear my character's heartbeat? Because that would be probably a bad sign, bad omen. I think that's just the music. A jockey from Chicken. Minecraft movie. Minecraft movie 2. They should put me in the Minecraft movie, in the 3rd one. They should let me voice a character and make sounds. Like, one of those, like, things in the nether, the lava guys. Yeah, no, just put me in there. Yeah, I'll just go, hey guys, it's me, Gum Goblin. What's up, guys? It's me, Gum Goblin. Who's ready to mine and craft? People would leave the theater. They would get up. They'd get up and leave. I want to be like a strider. Are those the things that go in the lava? Or just make me like a background character, and I just go like, oh fuck, just like fall off a hill and die. People are like, who was that? Why did they do that? Actually, I could be a spider. I could do the spider sound. I feel like I've got like a decent zombie sound. Or like I could be a cave spider. No, that's not it. I can't do it right now. I'm not spider pilled. That's not right. I don't know what's going on. I can't remember what a spider sounds like suddenly. Like a silverfish. Don't they just go like... Psst, psst. At Mojang. Hit my line. I'm available. This is truly just a real bad situation I'm in. I need to find like a house or literally anything. I need to find just anything. Offset the zombies chasing me. I need to like I need to somehow lose the zombies and get in a house and sleep and like rest and then search for animals. But I just really don't think I'm ever going to be able to get away from these things. They're way too fast. I gotta lock in. Tree strafe technique. I beefed it. I'm messing it up big time. Oh, great. I'm back to the cornfield. Just where I wanted to be. A nice open space where they can see exactly where I am at all times. You let yourself die, you could choose to respawn closer to a farm and know where you are. I feel like I've invested so much time into this guy's life, though, of just wandering around in a field. I mean, I guess I could technically let them rip me apart, or maybe pull the drain stopper in my neck that's holding all the blood in my body in. Is that still a problem of mine? Let's inspect. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's my blood falling out. Alright, so that's always an option. I'll do a lap. Maybe. I just feel like if you were in this situation, no matter how tired you are, you would move faster than this. You know? Like, I feel like there's never going to be a situation where you're this exhausted while something's literally trying to eat you. I don't think your body would, like, allow that. Can you how much adrenaline can you produce? Is it like infinite until you just sort of like your heart like blows up, or what, does it just run out and at some point you're just walking around like this? I've never considered that. Usually because you get the adrenaline rush of things and then it just kind of goes away because you only need it for like a minute. But like, if something was chasing you for this long, would it just keep going at some point? Or does, you know what I mean? Reach back. Nah, I can't. No more. No more. None left in the tank. Sorry. Now I'm going to lore walk. I'm going to RP walk. For recharge. Expert strafe. Never mind. What if I walk back through the field and an animal has spawned in that barn? Can that happen? What if I make it back to the barn At least that I can die in there in peace, knowing that I was almost at my destination. It definitely peaks at some point, and then you feel terrible. Maybe that's what's happening to my little guy. Kind of wish I remembered where that was. Is it all the way over here? I feel like I don't remember walking this far. Maybe I did, though. These zombies are so persistent. Why don't they just give up? They're not even gonna eat me. They're just gonna bite on me until I walk away. Announcing my departure, but it's time for me to go. Send a picture in the Discord if you find an animal. I can do that. Bye, EGA. Thank you for your wisdom. And the subs. I'll find an animal. Maybe. I mean, I do need to end. Not like wildly soon, but kind of soon. But the animal comes first. Maybe. Unless I die, and then I might tap out. I was so tired earlier. Playing Zomboid has somehow kind of woken me up. I took my medication and drank a coffee, and my resting heart rate while I was sitting at my desk was like 120. It was kind of nuts. What is the hell is this? Don't end. I might have to. I do have some things I need to do this evening. Resting heart rate has been 47? What the hell? How is it that low? Well, you have like a heart thing. I forgot. Well, this was maybe my biggest mistake of all time. Why is this here? Oh. No biggie. Apparently seeing a doctor about it. I have more tests soon. Wait, does your heart thing... Because I know you do have a heart thing, right? I thought it like made your heart rate like go up, though. Dude, my resting heart rate is like 80. Which is probably not a good thing. Or actually, I think like on my Fitbit it says it's like 70 something. Really weird and abnormal for it to be that low. That is interesting. I wonder what makes it do that. Do you get like epic healthcare over there? Where you can just like get tests done and it doesn't like ruin the rest of your whole life? Yeah, badass. It's so low, my watch sends health alert saying it's been too low for too long. I feel like you can live with a heart rate that low, can't you? I think one of my coworkers said that her heart rate is like in the 40s. But I don't know if that was like... I don't know if she's just like... Because I feel like don't like people who are really athletic have low heart rates. But I don't know if it's because of that, if she also just has like a heart problem. I'm symptomatic when it's that low. Okay, that's not good then. Not that no good. I say when I first saw that you say your resting heart rate was 47, I just assumed that you would like become an elite athlete. Until I remembered the heart thing. Greenie, what's your resting heart rate? Do you know that? I'd be curious to hear yours. I feel like I could go either way. Pickle no good. I've been saying this. I've been saying this for years. Great, now I'm just wandering around in the dark. There could be an animal right in front of me. I wouldn't even know it. They're gonna rip me apart. Any second now, I can feel it. I cannot see literally anything. Never mind, not true. I can see a big puddle. Maybe they'll all slip on it. That would be kind of cool and also sweet. Which one of these was a barn? Wait, oh shit, I think the barn was up here. Is that blood pressure? No. I don't think so. No. It's just heart rate. Oh yeah, because no, the blood pressure thing is like input and output of your heart valves or whatever. You could say your blood pressure too. You could probably like infer it from that. I feel like those things usually go sort of hand in hand. What are the chances that the door of this house is unlocked and also will let me in? I'll never know. Got a little bit too scared to try it there, because if I hesitated for 1 second, I would have been torn into pieces. Your blood pressure is 118 over 66? That's pretty good. Mine is not good. Mine is quite bad, actually, I would say. But that's not on my list of concerns. I've got a lot of other things more pressing than that. This damned greenie guy. And his perfect health status. Truly sickening. Got streams to do? Yeah, exactly. And if I have a stroke on stream, someone clip it. If I have like, if my blood pressure makes my like heart blow up, or if I have like a stroke. Clip it, but don't put it on live stream fails, because then that'll be embarrassing. Just put it in the Discord and title it something funny. I think I'm going to allow myself to be killed. I think I'm at rock bottom out here. I'll do one last quick run and then I'm gonna end stream. If I could try to find an animal, that would be preferable. I just don't want to be running around in the dark. Speed run. Because I know where to go now, kind of. I think EGA said west of Rosewood. Now I just need to be, can I just like sprinter a job? Like fast as hell guy? Sprinting. Morton. You're my guy. Get in the field. Oh great, it's still extremely dark outside. Can I sleep in here? Put the aviators on. Get these cigarettes in my pocket. Get these cigarettes in my pocket. 40 smokes. Can we get 60 smokes? Show me 80 smokes. Or maybe, I don't know, 1 lighter? Paperclip. Not helpful. Whole bunch of nothing. 40 more smokes? What the hell is that? 100 smokes? What a world. And some vitamins? I'm liking this so far. And some matches to smoke these 100 cigarettes? Who even needs to find animals? Who needs animals when you can smoke 100 cigarettes? Ladies' bathroom. Sorry. Nobody snitch. Just a mistake. Just a little oopsies. Morton's a good guy. He's not like that. No, I'm not. Morton's not a pervert, guys. Come on. He just got lost. For some reason, he's in a... like a police station with no lights on. What's this? Can I play with this? Wait, is there not going to be like a million zombies in this place? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. That's gotta be... That's not... Alright, get me out of here. Never mind. Hold on. What's all this? This looks valuable. Oh, cool. A bunch of guns. Alright, I like that. Why am I in here? If I'm a firefighter, why was this my spawn point? Whatever. Best not to ask those sorts of questions. I will be on my way. I need to head west immediately. Well, hold on. Any cars? Any cars? Because that would make this go a lot better. I think that car crash earlier was maybe one of the greatest fumbles that's been made in all of history. I hate to say it, but that was pretty bad. Alright, more cigarettes. Taxi key. Oh, and a lighter? Man. I should be able to parry zombies and bite them before they bite me. I don't really think that you have to, like, do the same move back if you parry somebody, but... You know, just give them a taste of their own medicine. Take a chunk out of them, see how they like it. It really makes sense when you think about it. You may be wondering why I have decided to run down the middle of a busy street at night and attract the attention of every zombie in a 1,000-mile radius. And yeah, basically that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I'm regretting it really big time though. Greenie official, I summon you. Can you hear me? I have a question. Well, not really a question, more just a statement. I'm summoned. We should, I was thinking about this. I don't know if the gay owns it. But I think it'd be cool to do a, like a barony stream. God damn. Oh, he's biting at me. I saw Barony in my list of cool video games earlier. I forgot about that game. How do I switch seats? Oh, looks like I'm getting out of the car. Okay, oopsies. Just one of these cars has gotta have fuel in the tank and also keys in the keyhole. Oh. Okay, well, not gonna matter because I'm gonna bleed out. I'm bleeding out. I'm bleeding out badly. They're bloodletting me. This guy had a short life. But you know what? I'll be damned if I don't smoke a couple before I pass. Go out beast mode. Try to smoke as many of these 140 cigs as I can in the short time I have left. Oh, I'm fading. I'm fading away. Can I get a third? Can I smoke a third? Whoever finds my body is gonna have the best day of their damn life. Alright, run it back. One more. That one didn't count because I didn't think I'd be torn apart like that. I don't like this. I don't like the... I need somebody who looks insane. Like, just a completely insane person. Now, Rolando. I kind of like the... He looks similar to my last guy, but I kind of like the fedora and chops combo. It says strength to me. Nothing says strength like a little outfit like this. Dog food. Dish towel. Yeah, I haven't played Barony in freaking forever. But I thought that'd be cool. I know there's like a... I think it's publicly available. There's like a proximity chat mod that I think would be funny. Multiplayer Mega Bonk mod? I did not know that. I feel like Barony's funny because you just like, with the proximity chat especially, because you can just be like, mind your own business and just like hear a guy 20 miles away getting screaming because they're about to be crushed by a boulder. That game's hard, that's what I remember. Maybe I'll play it like on stream sometime in the relatively near future. So that I can remember how to play. Or not. I mean, I don't think there's much to learn. I think you just like hold the items in your pocket to learn about them and then equip them. And get killed by like gnomes. What's the really scary enemy? Is the gnomes? And they just like make creepy little sounds. Like chip. They go like chip chip chop. Damn, I ran straight into that guy. I don't remember if it was like gnomes or dwarves. Alright, I'm heading straight west on this trek. Not stopping for a damned thing. I will see an animal, and I will look at it and point and think that's so cool. Maybe for any time. Very cool. Yeah, I need to get back on my streaming arc. I fell off. Just want to see a damned cow. Why is this such a nightmarish experience? There's farms out here. I know it. I was told it by the expert. Gnomes are freaky. A gnome? A mischievous little gnome? Has the gnome game gotten any updates? I noticed that game in my recently played too. Ask and I received. The gnome game fully comes out on the 10th? Oh my god. I had no idea. That is so awesome. What was the game you and You and the gay were playing on stream. I skimmed your VOD this morning. I was clicking through. A video game I did not recognize. Keeper? I think I was there for the Raven Watch one. Where he just kept like coaching you and sounding disappointed. It was probably Core Keeper. Whatever the one yesterday. Unless you did both. It looked like kind of like Stardewy in art style. Core Keeper. Interesting. Why do none of the cars have gas in them? There's like Terraria top down. Yeah, it looked kind of sweet. Oh, okay. This is the drive. See, now that doesn't make sense to me. At a drive-through, these cars have no gas in them. What, are they here to stay? What is this? What am I looking at here? Is it just a wall of darkness or big fence? Oh, big fence. Straight into a jungle, apparently. I'm just gonna keep going west until I see a farm. There's gotta be one. Just has to be. Why I'm going west, right? Hold on, like that. Northeast, southwest. Okay, yeah. What the hell? What's all that? I'm not going over there. If they saw me, I'm gonna be so upset. But this looks like farmland. This looks like where the farm goes. Now I just need a big barn with plentiful animal. Grant me this. Grant me this boon. I swear, the sun hasn't come out since I started this little quest. It started raining and it never stopped. I'm on like my 5th character of the day. It's been just infinite rain. Like they don't want me to find animals. This isn't animals, this is just somebody's house. Why do you live out here? Unless it's the farmer's house. And down here is gonna be their awesome barn with 100 animals in it. I thought this would be way easier, if I'm being totally honest. I thought I was setting the bar pretty low for the day. I didn't think I'd have to run around in the night, in the rain like Rambo for 3 hours. Now this feels like a dirt path. Dirt path? To barn, maybe? See the vision? Wait till this grid loads. Nope. Whole much nothing on the map. Very, very awesome. very awesome and cool too. There's gonna be nothing at the end of it for some reason. What's the point of this? Why would they do this? I should edit that gnome footage. It's gonna be outdated now. Because they're about to release the whole game. But that's one of my like 3 unedited videos that I have. Oh, great. Am I walking all slow now? What in the hell? This has to be a barn. No, it's really tiny. This is just gonna be some stupid little shack out in the middle of nowhere. But I'll sleep in here, maybe. At least a place like this is not going to be probably, like, rigged with evil house alarms and things. It's just going to be completely impossible to access. Can I come in? Am I gonna have to bust one of your windows out? Oh, now you've done it. How many? How many of you? Three? Feels manageable. Alright. Real tired, though. Oh, don't do that. Don't get up. Come on. I hope this crowbar doesn't break. That would be a bad. Oh. Wow, they're strong. It's unending. Yeah, stop. Creepy little thing. Don't do that. Alright. That's gotta be all of them. That was like 100 guys. And all of them had absolutely nothing of value. That's what I like to see. Already tried that. This house is gonna be where the magic happens. Not in a strange way, but I am going to eat the pickles out of their fridge. If a guy broke into your house and all that happened was that all the pickles had been eaten out of your fridge, what do you do about that? Do you report that? Or do you just let it be? I'm gonna sleep and hope that 1,000 zombies don't come flooding into this house through the open window that I busted out. That is a relief that the thing I just did not happen. Alright, another day on my god-awful quest. Please, this thing has to be a barn or something. Why do you live out here in a little shack? Hey, Bills. Hey, Bills. Dog house? Dog? No. This is a farmer's house. That's the only reason you'd ever own a dog. There's gotta be a barn out here. Where there's this many hay bales, man, you would really think there'd be something out here eating them. One would imagine that being the case. That there's just a dead guy laying there on the ground. Being all dead and whatnot. Okay, now that is a lot of hay bales. That has to be hungry animal. Hungry animal. Why would you do this? Why would you put a bunch of hay bales down like this? Gotta be this way. Does anyone know how farms work? Like, where would you stack up this many hay bales? Because the only reason I can think of you doing that is so that barnyard beasts can walk by and take bites out of them. That is just a burned up... This is not even... I've reached, like, town. You stack up bales where you cut them. But what about... What about where you put down all the hay bales? What's that for? And I'm starting to feel like my hay bale theory is flawed. And that this is not, in fact, an indicator of barns. Like this, all this business. Are they just trying to, like, craft a field out here? Maybe I can ask these guys. These bum farmers with no barnyard. Who knew it would be such a thing? I could never have predicted this. Also, why is everybody in the whole world hanging out in the fields where I'm trying to go? You would think they would be in their homes, or maybe at the store, at the hospital. But no, just everybody and their grandma decided, let's go hang out in the crops. I only have dog food and not even a way to open it. You could open a can of dog... You could open dog food with a crowbar, I bet. Nope. I don't have that kind of technology. I'm just thinking, like, would I, in this situation, well, not like where I currently am, but in a zombie situation, would I have it in me to survive to the point where I'm, like, breaking open cans of dog food with a crowbar so I can eat it? I just don't know if that's, like, worth the investment. I wonder if dog food has good macros for a person. Probably not comparatively, actually. I feel like dog food is expensive. Except to, like, kibble. And I don't think kibble has good macros even for dogs. Even for hound dogs. Maybe like gorilla chow. I think there was a guy who was doing that. Eating gorilla chow off the... ordered off Amazon. I want a full lore explanation of why there are so many people out here. Okay, hold on. This is something to me. There must be an animal in this pen. I want to believe. Unless these stupid zombies have gobbled them all up. Come on. One chicken. One little chicken is... What is this? Chicken coop? Did they all get eaten or something? This is just my personal nightmare. Is this the lore explanation? Did they all just come out here and eat all the animals? My quest is in vain. Every last livestock on Earth has been eaten. We got something up ahead. I don't know what the what the dark spots are on the map. Okay, that is a barn. Maybe. I don't no, I don't know. What is this? This is not what I'm looking for. However, if I go this way, I could see there being a barn. Because that's like the big tool shed. Epic journey that involves having to reinvent farming from first principles because I don't know enough about it. To geolocate a barn and then by chance see if there's one living, breathing animal inside. When I started today, I thought I just am gonna have to walk outside town and it will be plentiful. Wrong as hell is what I was, and still probably am. If there's ever a zombie outbreak, I don't have like, you know, this huge need to like survive to the end of it when the cure is made and they're like sick, like the 10 people left on Earth can repopulate. I don't even want to be there for that. But I'm going to get out into a rural area with a bunch of hay bales and I'm just gonna look around. And if I don't see this many zombies and slash or people, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna say Project Zomboid had it twisted. And then I can be at peace. And if I do see that many people, I guess I'll just be torn apart. So kind of a win-win either way. And then I will smoke my 140 cigarettes and be charred to a crisp. I wonder what the most cigarettes smoked in one, like, session, one smoke session is. Probably some guy that nobody's ever heard of. Probably just some, like, Alaskan fisherman sitting there just... Somebody's grandpa has probably smoked, like, 900 cigarettes in one sitting. And just nobody knows about it. Inspiring when you think about it. But I would like to know the Guinness Book of World Records entry for that, if such a thing exists, which it feels like it has to. Have I just entered... Am I even in farmland? Or is this just like a neighborhood? It just feels crazy to me to have like a sequel stream someday of me still trying to find an animal. It seems just unbelievably, like, it's insane to me. And yet it is starting to feel like that's how it's gonna be. I need to end in pretty soon now. And I'm not seeing anything that is helpful to my quest. Unless there is a barn right up here. That would be so perfect for me. I haven't had a little miracle in a minute, you know? Anything's possible if you believe in it enough. I don't know if I believe though. Also, I'm at a crossroad and I actually do not know which would be smarter to do. I'm gonna go this way because it seems dirtier. Soil. Good for animals, right? Exactly, I need some blessings. I wish I could see what is in front of me. Unfortunately, I forgot about the... Forgot to check the weather forecast and see the infinite rain. Very unfortunate for me. I think my guy is panicking. This is starting to feel like I made a bad decision. I don't think there would be a barn out here. Too much trees. Classic mistake. Not good. I need to turn around, probably. Through the trees. A tried and true strategy. Except there's guys out here for some reason. Yeah, fuck it, man. Why wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be some dude hanging out in the trees? Just my luck. Oh, a whole party of them. This is so not good for me. What is happening? What technique is this where they all decided to go and hang out in the forest? Oh, great. Okay, I'm being torn apart. Alright, dude. And I'm scratched, and I'm lacerated, and I'm bleeding out of my whole torso. Every part of my torso is bleeding out. And I have no bandages, so I'm just gonna kind of walk it off. Things were never the same since that car crash. All my blessings ran out. Or maybe when I found that match and got to smoke those cigarettes that one time. I smoked all the blessings. I rolled them up and I smoked them, and they're all gone now. But what if? What if, at the end of that dirt path, south of me, is actually... Stay with me here. A barn. Nope, but it... You know, it could be. Around here? Just a little bit of a situation I'm having. Oh, cool. I'm bleeding out. I'm bleeding out actively. That's the stream timer. That's the stream clock ticking down. I think I already explored that. Alright, well. I think we can chalk this one up as a failure, maybe. I wish I could just, like, walk by and pull some leaves off a tree to, like, plug up all the holes they put in me. Or just, like, stick my little fingers in there. You don't need bandages. That's what hands are for. Oh, VOD's going on streamer fails. That can't be right. That can't be true. I smoked cigarettes at one time. That's a win. You know it. And you know, I technically haven't like completely failed yet. An animal could run out in front of me, and maybe like a deer or a rat or a buffalo. I just hope they do it in the next maybe 80 seconds. I would say is what I have left. If I'm being generous. It's so over. It's so over. Why is there nothing? Why is there nothing? This is insane. This is an insane world I'm living in. If only... What was this guy's name? Morton? If only Morton could put a little pep in his step. I think he'd have a little more going on. Why do they have, like... Why are they wearing masks like that? That mat? Why, like, they're wearing, like, bandanas on their eyes. A pack of bandits out in the wood. If I could just see, like, a bunny rabbit or a deer... Or maybe just even like a turkey or some sort of bird. I'd really accept anything at this point in time. I have just seconds. If any animals would like to, you know, make my day by being alive. Turkey day. None of that. And I'm gonna die in this field, and I'm gonna pass out, and I'm gonna bleed out. Alright. And not an animal in sight. What a terrible life. What a terrible set of lives I've lived here. What the hell is that thing doing? It's... Don't look at that. I had to cover that up with my cursor. I can't show that on this website, I don't think. Get me out of here. What a nightmare. What a nightmarish life. Oh my god, is that Vamp Bob? We're so back. We're up. Vamp Bob sighting. Guys, the stream is saved. We're not going on live stream fails. It's actually Vamp Bob. Vamp Bob was here the whole time. And you know what today is? 6-7. 6-7 Vamp Bob. Am I right, everybody? Am I right, my fellow Zoomers? Is that even a... that's not even a Zoomer thing, I don't think. That's like Gen Alpha. Am I right? I'm not a Gen Alpha. Aren't they all like 5? If you're a Gen Alpha, you're not allowed to watch the stream. In fact, I think you should go read a book. Can I get an amen? Gen Alpha. 2010? Nobody was born 2010. Don't be crazy. I've earned a hype chest. Open to see your reward. Twitch, what are you talking about? I just got an emote called Mega Consume. Alright. Thanks, Twitch. Pretty cool.